And since I'm turning on the recording, I'll do that. So hopefully she watches the recording. Hopefully you see it. And I'm going to pull a card for us because it's just kind of nice. These Ask Your Guides cards, I ordered another set for my friend. And but right now I'm using the set that I'm giving to my friend until I see her because she has my other set. But this is our card for this evening. Oh, connection, connection, runner guides. She's stretching her hip flexors right there. So, and these ones they have different pictures. I like the other set that I have a lot, but I'm just gonna go to, let's see here, number 50. And then I'll put that back on. Okay. There she is. Assistance, synchronicity, spontaneity, and surprise. Well, we just had a big conversation about surprise. And right now, you may feel as though finding what you need to feel safe and secure is almost impossible. Whether it's looking for a new house after you've just sold the one you're living in, finding a new community after leaving an old group of people with whom you no longer relate, or simply locating the parking spot you need in a crowded supermarket lot when in a hurry, by all appearances, the odds seem stacked against you. Never fear. Take a deep breath and call on your runner guides to help you find what you need. They are all ready to lead you to the right place at the right time, in the car with your cats. And whether it's leading you to the car pulling out of a parking space close to the entrance of the store you're in a rush to enter, or drawing your attention to a particular ad or article that leads you to find the house you're looking for in the community you want to connect with, your runner guides are ready to bring you what you need. All you need to do is ask. Take a breath, stay grounded and calm. We will bring you what you are looking for. So trusting the process, you always will have what you need. Oh, so go ahead and grab the things that you need. And go ahead and grab your blankets, your pillows, your kitty cats who are so happy to assist you. And have a strap also. Having a strap. In fact, we'll go ahead, if you're grabbing your strap, we're going to go ahead and wind it up. We're going to make the lasso for your legs for our butterfly pose. So bringing the strap through both, and then over and under, and you have a nice lasso. So we'll just put that off to the side. Have your pillow, maybe you have blocks, have your eye pillow and aromatherapy, and sit up on a bolster as we begin. Sitting up on a bolster, let your legs come out in front of you. Off my little guys. And here you are with your legs outstretched. Bring your arms, your hands out, and make some movements with your wrists and your ankles. And taking a nice deep breath and letting it go. Our practice is all about nourishing and nurturing yourself. About working with your body to assist you in relaxing, allowing, trusting the process. Now, if your hands coming down down. We're gonna gently pat the inner leg. I want you to just go down and up your inner leg. I'm actually gonna put a folded blanket under my knees because I'm a little higher and that feels better for me. So just know that you can do that up and down your inner leg. Just as far as you go up and going down. Our patting practice is a great way to encourage your lymphatic system, circulation in general. Let's do the outer leg. I'm going down and up as far as you go. Little love pats. You're not punishing yourself. You're giving yourself love pats. Coming back up. You can just gently pat your belly. Let your belly relax. You're going to take your gentle tappy fingers and tap around your chest. To the area where your shoulder meets your chest. You're going to pat up and down your arm. So selecting an arm, going down, going back up with your love pat. You can, of course, adjust your legs at any time in a way that feels more comfortable to you. Lift your arm and go from your armpit down to your hip and back up. The love pats. It's like patting a baby as they go to sleep. Do the other side. Patting from your shoulder down your arm. Back up. Letting your armpit go from your armpit down to your hip and back up. Your arms come down. Pull your shoulders up to your ears and back down a few times. Let your shoulders relax. Lift the crown of your head and then bring your chin down towards your chest. Bring your ear towards your shoulder. Back to center, and the other ear comes to your shoulder. Do that again, just breathing as your ear moves towards your shoulder. Other side. Bring your chin back to center and let your head going to cross your legs if you can, or sit in a way that works all right for you. Having a little support under your knees can be nice when you're seated cross-legged. If you have little pillows or blanket or blocks, that works nicely. Sitting up nice and tall. I'm going to do lateral stretches. Let your fingertips come towards the ground and then just reach your arm up and over very gently, looking down at your lower hand. And back up into the other side. And some stretches. And to the other side. Back to center. Let your shoulders stack over your hips, lengthen through your spine, and find a twist in one direction. Very gentle twist, just lifting very, very gently. Back to center and to the other side. We'll let your legs uncross. And we're going to start to set ourselves up for our reclined butterfly as our first pose. So if you know how you like things to be for reclined butterfly, get your accoutrements how you like them. You might use a bolster propped up by a block to get you at a nice elevation. Having a little extra support under the back of your head can be very nice. Here's my blanket that I have there. And then bringing the soles of your feet together. You even have a little pillow or blanket to bring under your legs. I have a block and then I have a blanket. It's going to work just fine. Grab your strap and bring your strap around your upper body. Let it come down towards your low back. And let your strap come around the bottoms of your feet as they're together. You're going to want to pull the strap as tight as feels comfortable for you. The strap is just a nice way to sort of hold the legs and to hold the body so that you feel a little bit more supported. And in fact, I'm going to take my block and I'm going to replace it with this pillow because I think that's going to feel better. Yeah. Soft stuff is very nice. Take a blanket, have your blanket over you. And releasing down onto your support. Just making sure that you feel extra comfortable. Making sure the back of your neck feels supported. You might roll the blanket a little bit to get that extra support. And then grabbing your eye pillow. You're removing glasses. If you wear glasses, just putting them off to the side. And bringing your eye pillow to rest over your eyes. And allow yourself to be here with your arms releasing down. Shoulders relaxed. Notice your breath. See if your breath can deepen. Each inhale, let your belly expand like a balloon. And as you exhale, allow your belly to soften towards your spine. I'm going to work with some breathing, with box breathing. Box breathing is where we'll inhale for a certain count, hold for a certain count, exhale for a certain count, and hold for a certain count. Returning to the inhale. We're going to start with a count of 4, inhaling to the count of 4. So empty your lungs and inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2. 1. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2. 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 1. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just let your breath be natural now. Let it just go and allow yourself to soften, releasing tension from your day. Allow yourself to rest.
And back to your breath, back to that box breathing, inhaling to the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. And allow your breath to be just natural again. Feeling the rise and fall of your belly. And conscious relaxation has a different effect on our body than when we're sleeping and relaxed. You're noticing the little releases through your shoulders, through your chest, through your inner legs as well. Just giving yourself a gentle smile and offering kindness to yourself. Begin coming out of this posture, keeping your eyes closed. Remove your eye pillow. And then bring your palms together at heart center and interlace your fingers and reach your arms up behind you, sort of pointing to your upper corner of your room. Bring your palms together back to heart center. And do that twice more. Interlace your fingers, your pointer fingers pointing up as you reach up. Keeping your head relaxed, your shoulders relaxed. Lengthening through the front of your body. Bringing your palms together and your hands come back down to heart center. And one more time, interlace your fingers and let your pointer fingers point behind you. Bring your palms back together and coming back to center. Let your chin come towards your chest, and you're gently going to bring yourself up to a seat. Maybe you Let the blanket help you to pull yourself up. And bring your knees together after you remove your strap from your legs. And just put it off to the side. Bring your knees together and extend your legs long. Lengthen through your spine, sit up nice and tall, and then hinge forward just a little bit, keeping your spine as straight as possible. Take a deep breath and let it go. We're going to make our way onto our backs without the bolster underneath of us. We're going to do an elevated twist. I'm going to move my blanket off to the side. I'd like to take your bolster, kind of place it where your hips are going to go. Have some support for the back of your head, maybe a folded blanket or a pillow. I'm actually going to go ahead. My pillow's not too high, so that'll feel nice. You're going to have some support on your right side. So I have a couple of blocks that I can lay down here because this is where my knees are going to fall into. You might have a couple pillows stacked. But what I'd like for you to do is you come to lie down, have a blanket or a pillow that you can put between your knees, shins, and ankles close by. Once you get lying down, lift your hips and bring the bolster under your sacrum. Kind of creates a little bit of an arch through the lumbar spine. So make sure that that feels comfortable. You could also do this twist without the hips elevated. And then bring your knees in towards your chest and place the blanket or a pillow between your knees, shins, and ankles. So make sure that you feel supported. You're gonna let both of your knees fall towards the right. The bolster is too high for me, I can tell you that right now. So I'm going to remove it and roll to my side and figure something else out. And that's going to be taking my blanket and I'm going to fold my blanket in half. That's going to be way better. I'm going to sit on my blanket because that will work. I'm going to take my bolster to the right side. That's going to be 100% better. I do have, since I have my pillow, I'm going to bring my pillow between my knees, shins, and ankles. I'm going to have a blanket behind the back of my head so that my head isn't coming up too high. Lying back, because this is a less height, so this feels more comfortable to me for sure. And I have my sacrum on the folded blanket. And I bring my knees into my chest and then let them both fall to the right. Oh, that's so much better. Having that support between your knees. And then just allow your left shoulder to relax. Remove my glasses again. When you wear glasses, it's always this little activity of putting them on and then moving them. But it's worthwhile to remove them because when they're off, that's when your body registers that it is safe to relax. Let your hands just rest on your body. Feel your breath. Bring the knees back to center. You can let your feet come to the ground. And then take your bolster, if you used a bolster on the right side, and place it over on the left. And then make sure you feel good with your hips on a little bit of height. Otherwise, you can definitely remove the height. Bringing your knees into your chest and let them fall to the left. Let your hands rest on your ribs. And then breathe into the palms of your hands. To bring the knees back to center and down, feet to the ground. And then lift your hips and pull the blanket or bolster out from under you. And we're gonna lie on your side. So I just want you to feel nice and comfortable. You have that extra blanket under your legs. You have a blanket over your back body if you're cool. And pillow, maybe your head resting with your arm underneath of the pillow, or maybe your hands. Touch your shoulders, your arms crossing in front of you, so side lying pose. And just gently tap your shoulders with your fingertips. Just very soothing for the nervous system. Let your hands just rest, crossing your arms across your chest and just resting here for a few moments. And take a deep breath and let it go. And move the pillow from between your knees, shins, and ankles. And roll yourself forward to push yourself up to a seat. We're going to set up our bolster for final relaxation. We're still going to do another stretch when we come to lie back down, but I'd like for you to get your bolster set up. I like to use a bolster, my rectangular bolster, a rolled up blanket. And then a pillow to make sort of a ramp. I like that. It always just works really well for me. It takes pressure off of my low back. It feels really nice to me. But then also grab your strap and have it close by. And then be sure to have a little softness under the back of your head. Have your eye pillow and your aromatherapy. And then make sure that you're set up how you'd like to be. Give yourself a little wiggle. With your legs extended over your bolster. Now, I'm going to ask you to bring your right foot actually leave your right leg down and cross your left ankle over your right knee. So now you're in a figure 4 stretch. That's another opener for your hip. From here, you can stay here, or you could bring your knees in towards your chest and take your strap and wrap it around your upper leg, or you could even wrap it around your shin if you wanted to, holding onto the strap to let your shoulders and neck and chin and jaw relax as you get this kind of stretch. I've never tried it with the strap around my shin before, but that feels pretty good. The way that I was taught was to do it under your upper leg, because there's more, that there's more meat there. That way you're not pushing this against your bones. That might feel better. Just take a nice deep breath and let it go. The strap allows you to not have to use your fingers interlacing behind your leg. Even if we're able to get our fingers there, sometimes that makes our shoulders and neck lift up off of the ground. So this is a way to keep them on the ground. Remove the strap and let your legs extend back down. Bring them both over the softness that you've created in your little bolster. Give yourself a wiggle. I'll do the other side. Cross your ankle over your knee. You might stay just like that, or maybe you bring your knees in towards your chest. You could wrap the strap around the back of your upper leg. Hold onto it as you let your shoulders relax, and even wiggle a little there, rocking a little from side to side. And then let your hands release the strap, bring your legs down to the bolster, maybe covering up with a blanket. Get your aromatherapy. And of course, removing glasses again if you haven't already. Placing a little aromatherapy in your hand, rubbing your hands together. And let your hands come to your nose and take a few nice deep breaths. Maybe you anoint yourself, rubbing that aromatherapy somewhere on your body. Maybe working it into your scalp or placing it over your heart, rubbing your abdomen a little. And then bring your eye pillow to your eyes. And as you're resting here, notice your breath. Maybe find a few of those little box breaths, or I guess they're more like rectangle shaped breaths. Inhaling for 4, holding for 2, exhale for 4, hold for 2. As you're here, as you're resting here, I'm going to send you some distant Reiki Reiki is universal healing energy that always works for your highest good and greatest healing. We're able to allow our bodies and minds to relax. We breathe a little bit more fully, and we're more receptive to this energy to utilize it for our purpose. Whatever your purpose may be. Just relax and receive, sending you healing energy for your highest good and greatest healing. Start to deepen your breath. Make small movements with your fingers and your toes, your wrists, ankles. And give yourself a full body stretch. Maybe a yawn or a sigh. And remove your eye pillow or covering, keeping your eyes closed as you adjust to the light in your room. And bend your knees, bring them in towards your chest, and rock from side to side, sacral rocking, letting your knees rock, letting your head turn the opposite direction as your knees. And bring your feet to the bolster or the ground and wiggle your back body a little bit like a bear scratching its back against a tree. And roll to your side and just be there for a moment. Just allow yourself to rest there. And very slowly begin to press yourself up to a seat, maybe sitting on a little height on a bolster or pillow or a blanket. Mm, From side to side and front to back. And bring your hands together and rub them. Some nice. A hand to your heart and a hand to your belly. And feeling your breath and feeling your heartbeat. And offer yourself kindness, compassion, peace, love, and a smile. And being so kind to yourself. Bring your hands together and Anjali Mudra, offering gratitude to yourself for your practice. And the light in me sees and honors that light in you. Namaste. Mm. I thank you so much for your practice. Always just an honor to be with you. I'll hit my stop there.